Hello, Math 242 students. My name is Dr. Wilson, and it's a privilege to be able to manage your learning with this course, Math 242, Math Applications for the P8 Teacher. And so I am sharing my screen through Zoom, which is something I will talk about in a moment, but it's how you can create videos and share those with students. So what I am sharing with you now is your Canvas page. So when you click on your course card, and this is a instructor view, and I will switch to a student view in a moment, but you would click on your Math 242, and then I'm going to switch to a student view. So this is what you would look and see on your home page. You will see that, and you can also get there if you click modules, you'll see the same thing, and I'll just have everything week to week. But if I go to my home page, you'll see an introductory module, and you will see this video embedded in this introductory module along with the syllabus. So I'd like to go over the syllabus and discuss some things that I think will just be helpful for you getting started in the course. So you can certainly download the syllabus, save that if you like. Here's your course syllabus. Here's my email address. I would encourage you to email me. And of course, you can text me if you have any questions or if we need to talk on the phone. Typically, texting and email will be perfect. I should be able to answer a majority of your questions there. You can see our meeting time begins Monday, the 13th, and we'll run through June 23rd. You can see your course objectives. I'll let you read through those. I know you're kind of curious about, all right, what do I have to do? What are my assignments? And they are weekly, and I will open up your assignments per week. So just kind of get off to a good start, but a light week. First week is there will be a homework assignment and there will be a discussion. This will be your pattern. So week 2, you'll see there's a homework to discussion, but there's also your first assignment that will come into play. You have 4 of those assignments, and each of those are in detail in the syllabus as well as a document that you can download within the module that you're in, the week 1 mod or week 2 module or week 3 module. You'll see the assignment link. You'll click on it. It'll go through in detail what you need to do. It'll give you a rubric of how you can guide your thinking of making sure that you answer everything that's needed. So we'll go to week 3 and then week 4. Then you see week 5, there's not a homework assignment, just your last assignment, number 4, and a discussion 5. And then your final exam will be a download, work some problems, and upload that. And I'll go through that process in a moment. So with your discussions, there'll be 5 discussion assignments. Of course, you can see that in your outline here. There's 5 discussions. And with those discussions will be once a week, and you will have an initial post, which will, I'm asking for a minimum of 100 words in your initial post. And then I would like for you to have a minimum of 50 words to each of your 3 responses. Now, there's quite a few in this class, which is fantastic. Pick 3 people. I would encourage maybe it's 3 that you don't know. This is kind of a way to get to know people within the discussion board. Venture out and respond to some folks that you're not familiar with. And I know that many of you had Math 241 with me in the winter, and so that was a full class, and many of you knew each other in that course. But there are some people signed up in this course that you probably do not know, so I would encourage you to reach out and respond to them, and kind of rotate that with each of your weeks, just trying to reach out to different people. Assignment 1, I want you to get to know your standards. So I have the link here, Arkansas Department of Education, You'll be able to go to that and you'll be able to look at your grade level. What do you desire to teach? What grade level is really where you're just, I want to teach third grade. That's where I want to be. Well, then do so. Look at the standards in third grade and really analyze those. And I want you to look, students will describe 3 hard standards and 3 easy standards. And I want you to discuss those. When you're looking at them, you're thinking, wow, that seems a bit difficult for them. Well, why is that? Why is that going to be difficult to teach or easy? Why do you think that students would have an easier time with that? And so discuss how you would introduce those standards and how you would assess them. And I know you don't have your own classroom yet, but this is a chance for you to be thinking ahead of what you would do in that situation. Assignment 2, current events in math education. I want you to look for an article. And I would encourage you, well, you got lots of places you can find it. Google Scholar is a good one where you can definitely search through there. It's going to give you some PDF versions. I mean, sometimes you'll look at an article and it'll be 44 pages. It's not something that you want to spend your time on. I would say something that, of course, I wouldn't want you to look at something that's a 2-pager either. Find something that interests you. GT, special education, online math classes, calculators in the schools, dyslexia, dysgraphia, anxiety. There's so many things out there right now that are very hot topics in math education. And I would encourage you to find something, and just one. And then I want you to, you would look at the assignment in the module about some things that I want you to answer. And then I have a rubric for you to follow. Assignment 3, a website or an app, something that you maybe have come across in the past and you're like, this is a really cool website. I would really like my kids to be introduced to this. Okay, then own that and create a document that you can discuss how this would help student engagement and student achievement. And so you'll do a 2-page write-up about that website. And I just want you to stay within the 2 pages. If you find a couple of websites or a couple of apps and you want to write on both of those, that's fine with me. Assignment 4 is kind of the biggie. I know that we don't get a chance to do a lot of practice teaching. Well, online education is is very current event at this point, and there's a lot of debate on whether it's best for kids to learn online or whatnot. But it is the fact is that is where a lot of our education is going, looking at videos, watching interactive, going to interactive websites for students to be able to see things in a visual format. Well, I want you to create a short lesson. It's a mini lesson, and you will record yourself like I'm doing, and you will share your screen. Zoom is a great option. It's free. Screencast-O-Matic, Screencastify, those are all free items that I would encourage you to look at. And you know this is kind of the big item to submit towards the end of this class. And I only want it to be about 8 to 10 minutes long, and I don't want it to be shorter than 8, and I don't want it to be longer than 10. So I want you to work on thinking about how you're going to work that time frame. You will find that that's something as a teacher that you try to work that time in your advantage. Thinking about when you might stop for a formative assessment or something like that. But you want to be a time manager as well. Some of you may have a block when you get to your own classroom. Some of you may only have 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Some of you may have 90 minutes. You will have to adjust your lesson plans to fit your time period. So this is a mini lesson recording. And so I want you to find something, a lesson based on something that you want to teach. And then you will, as you see down here, you will upload that to YouTube. and I will be able to watch you. And then later, after the class is over, if you want to make that private or delete it, that's up to you. I'm not sharing that out on the internet, but you will need to upload that to YouTube so you can share that with me. I want you to pick a math topic. I want you to discuss the standards, how you might introduce the lesson, how you're going to assess your students, determine if they learned what you taught, what type of assessment you think's best, what intervention, thinking ahead, what if they don't get it, what am I going to do next? What if they did get it, what kind of challenge or acceleration I might be able to give to the students to extend their learning. And then you can create that through Google Slides. And so you can be able to bring in information to Google Slides. That's an easy one to do, is to share that through a presentation mode. Not limiting you to that. You can think outside of the box if you have another way that you would like to share your video. But Google Slides is a good one. It allows you to bring in videos, allows you to bring in visual information on there. And then what you will submit is just a half-page abstract of a summary of what you did, and that's what you see here on 4A. Is all this would be in a half sheet. Google Doc would be fine. And then here's your schedule. Just kind of talking about week to week. I want you to see that there will be learning videos every week, and there will be homework. Now, homework will be uploaded to Canvas, and I want everything done the Sunday night at 11:59. And I'm checking everything Sunday night. So if I don't see that I have your upload, then I'll be in contact with you through Canvas. So I'll be emailing you. So just be mindful of that, and just try to stay on pace. Try not to do everything, if you can, last minute. Try to spread things out as you're working. Like I said, week one's a bit of a light week. I'm going over the syllabus. You'll have a discussion board. You'll have a learning video. You'll have a homework one. And then you see how it increases from week 2 all the way to week 6. The rest of these are just about policies and whatnot. Not much to do about attendance policy in this class, because you're not really having to be at class. So this is nice that the flexibility is there for you to be able to work on your own pace and own time. Just remember, you do have deadlines, and those deadlines are stated in the syllabus. All right, so I'm going to exit out of that, and I want to go to, you'll see, let's go to the discussion. You will have a discussion each week, and I will post those. So let me go ahead and leave the student view, and you'll see that the discussion, week 1 introductions, and that is, I have, go ahead and publish that. So if I go back to the student view, when you look at discussions, you will see week 1 introductions and discussions. You'll click on that, and it will tell you what I would like for you to do, and then you would go ahead and start your thread. Here you are with week 1. Again, these are videos, so you've got 3 parts, and this is a P8, pretty broad in regard to the content. So I do go into each grade level and looking at the progression standards. So each grade level has its own video. Here are student notes. They are in PDF form or a Word doc. That's up to you if you want to print those. With my last online class, I had students that many of them printed the student notes and worked along with me in the video. And then with the homework, you would click on this, and you could have you could download that as a Word doc. And then when you see that pop up, you can print that. I would encourage you, if you can, print it. That would be great. Now, how are you going to upload that? So in order to upload it, when you go to assignments and you're ready for week 1 and you've printed it and you're ready to submit, I would encourage, I asked some students in my last online class, Math 290, and many of them said they were using some sort, if they have their own scanner, which is really nice. They could just scan their homework and save it to their desktop, and then when it's time to submit the assignment that you see here, you'd click submit, and then you would go and find that file. I had other students use their iPhone, and you may not be able to see that very well, but they would use an app called Cam Scanner. So then they would take pictures of their assignment, and it may be, you may have 15 pages of the homework, but each picture would just build its own PDF. So then you would have 15 PDFs that you could upload in one as one item. So that's really nice. I'll let you, if you find another way to be able to upload that easily, I would encourage you to do that. The scanner, scanning all the pages in at one time, was a success for many of the students. So I've talked about assignments. Talked about the syllabus. You are going to see each module set up this way, where you'll have your videos, you'll have student notes, you'll have homework to be uploaded. And then for grades, you will be able to see, you'll be able to see feedback from me. I will be able to add comments to your homework, and so I will make a note in this add a comment if there's anything that you missed, and I'll give you some feedback on that. And I think that's pretty much it. I think you'll get a really good feel of everything after that first week. Certainly email me, text me if you have some questions, and I will respond to you as soon as possible. I would encourage you not to wait to the last minute. Like I said, I would encourage you to look at, watch these videos, maybe one a night, go through some of the student notes. It's not mandatory that you print off those notes. Some people do, some people need to do that. That's an option for you. If you just have your own notebook and you're just working through things with me in the video, that's fine. You'll just kind of figure out what works best for you. There's no perfect formula for that, especially with your online learning. All right, I think that's everything. I just want to reiterate with the syllabus is that please use my email when you need it, and make sure you're staying on pace, remembering your due dates. And those are all of my notes. So I'm excited. This is my second class to create online. And I know that there will probably be some hiccups along the way. Just be patient with me, and we'll make sure that it all works, and that you're learning in the process. So have a good start of your week, and we'll talk to you later.